Welcome to Monster Monday. If you happen to watch my Sleepaway Camp 2 review, I did a surprise opening from Johnny Jillian Banks, and he got me Frankenfish, and I said that maybe I'd do it for Monster Monday. And as soon as I got up, I just went in and threw it in and pressed play, because I was like, I don't want to look for one, so screw it. We're going to do Frankenfish, aka Tremors in the Water. This was definitely much better than I was expecting it to be, no doubt about it. I liked it. This was fun. Definitely a much better sci-fi movie than most sci-fi movies, so I think this is when they were starting to move in the right direction, because sci-fi actually makes some pretty quality stuff these days, especially. So yeah, I'm impressed. I thought it was pretty cool. It's got this opening kill that's so overplayed. It's just some guy in a fishing boat, fishing boat, and he gets fucking killed by something in the water, and then it flashes forward, and there's these investigators that are checking out the fish, and or the kill, and some other person is killed, and they're checking out the kill, and so they're like going out to investigate what might be doing this. And the gore's pretty good. I mean, there's some terrible CGI, definitely, mostly on the Frankenfish, but with the body gore and like the dead bodies and stuff like that, like even though certain shots are CG, like there's other shots that are practical, so like severed heads, like it's CG to be taken off, but then when it comes back, it's a practical body with practical blood, so it's not all CG, which is nice. It's kind of, a mixture, which if you're going to have CG, at least do some practical, some CG. Like, don't just do it all CG, especially blood. Blood never looks real fake. That sounds ridiculous, but you know what I mean. Like, it never looks real CG. Never. I've never seen CG blood. Although I guess I would know, right? If there was such great CG blood that I didn't notice, I would know it was CG, right? So there you go. So we have Sam and Mary. Mary is pretty damn fine, and they're going out to investigate. They find this abandoned ship, and they accidentally turn on the beacon that tells these gangster mobster kind of guys, and another guy who's a hunter who's currently getting a blowjob when he gets the phone call. We get some nudity in this, so this is very R-rated, like a lot of cussing, gore, nudity, like, a couple different girls are getting topless in this. So sometimes with sci-fi movies, you're like, well, if this was playing on sci-fi, I think maybe what they do is they shoot it R and then they like edit it for sci-fi so it can be shown there without the gore and the tits and whatever. And then when you get it on like DVD, it's the incentive. But I don't know. How does that work? I don't know how that works. But there's Sony Pictures here. I was told it feels like a fucking sci-fi movie, but I'm not seeing sci-fi anywhere on here. I was told it was. It says TriStar, Sony. I don't see sci-fi anywhere on here. Feels like one for sure. I don't see it. So maybe it isn't. I don't know. Let's see. Which would actually kind of make sense, because this is better than expected. The severed crocodile head that they find is pretty realistic. Obviously, we're talking spoilers here, people. Spoilers. All these Monster Mondays, Slasher Sundays. I don't really like doing fucking spoiler-free reviews anyway, so I'm always game to talk about some spoilers. Way more fun. The acting and the production value isn't bad at all. It's actually pretty good. So I was pretty surprised. We get Ben Willis in this from I Know What You Did Last Summer, and he's playing, brace yourselves, a fisherman. I know, it's a stretch, but he pulled it off, okay? He pulled it off. But when he dies in this, he stays dead. Mark Boone Jr. is in this. If you watched my Sleepaway Camp 2 thing, when I opened this and I was looking on the back and I was like, wait, is that? I knew it was him, but I couldn't find his name anywhere on this. Must have been before he had any kind of a name to him. But Mark Boone Jr. is in this. Mark Boone Jr. is an actor I really like, and he's been in a ton of things. Most people would probably know him from like Sons of Anarchy, but I definitely have known him way before that, and stuff like Animal Factory, a movie that Steve Buscemi directed. I think it was his second film after Trey's Lounge, if I remember correctly. He's in that. He's in a ton of stuff. Batman Begins and all sorts of things. We also got the garage valet or whatever dude from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, the guy who takes out the cherry red car with his other buddy, and they're driving, they're like fucking flying off and shit. Oh Jesus, who would do that? It's crazy. But he plays like a I don't know, like a reggae guy or something. He's got like long dreads and like one of those fucking beanie hats on, and they're like nudists, him and his girlfriend, and they're out there. Everyone seems to be really like well showered and well dressed for living out on the bayou in this. I know that the girl here, freaking Eliza, and the other dude, I wrote his name down. Where the hell is it? Sam? Wait, no, Sam does. No, that's not right. Sam? I don't know. Whatever. The dickhead lawyer guy, and Eliza. I know that they're just there to move in or move out their mom, but she doesn't want to take anything. So that was like their last day. They almost got out of there. Should have came one day sooner. Now, whatever this guy's name is, I thought Sam was the other guy. Yeah, Sam is the other guy. Dan is the dickhead. Okay, I wrote Sam down here in the wrong place. I can't catch it out now, though. Dan, he's annoying. Like, he's an annoying dick. Not a dick. He's an annoying person for sure. But honestly, like, they kill him at the end. Like, it's kind of fan service. Like, you know, like, I know you've been waiting for this dick to die the whole movie. I honestly don't agree with it, to be honest. Like, I honestly don't agree with it, to be honest. I don't agree with it, to be honest, though, because even though Dan is a dick, I don't really feel like he's that bad. I mean, if you really kind of step back, like, he comes over to help this paralegal that he has in his office that he's having sex with, whatever. They have their relationship. I don't know what he's doing without her. But from what I saw, I know what she said, but girls can play shit up. He takes her out there on his boat to move her mother. While they're sitting at dinner together, the mom is talking mad shit about him because, well, she makes some comments about the fact that he's white. Then there's this, you know, Sam, the main guy, who she had a crush on in high school or whatever. And she's clearly interested in him from across the table. She's sitting there with her current dude, whoever he may be. Maybe they're not official, but they came together and he's there to help her mom move. And then the mom's talking shit. And the guy keeps being like, dude, I know what that means. Like, can you fucking stop? Like, I'm here to help you. And you're just talking shit about me. And then she's like making him tea to make them fall in love. And then, you know, she's all about this guy and the guy's kind of standing back. And every time like Dan speaks out and he's like, what the fuck? Like Sam gets in his face and he's like, shh, shut up, shut up. Like twice this happens. And Dan doesn't like get in his face and like, fuck you, dude, I'll do whatever I want. He's like, okay, man, sorry. Like he calms down. He like actually composes himself. And then later in the movie, like right in front of Dan, like after everything has went down, like fucking Eliza and Sam are like hugging up on each other and they're like cuddling up in the boat. And he's like, really? Like right in front of me? And she's like, whatever. I don't know, man. It's pretty dicky. I mean, seriously. Like at least go over and tell him what's up. Like say, look, you know, things have been whatever. Like I don't want to do this with you anymore. Thank you for coming out. Like nothing. Really? I don't know. I feel like Dan got a fucking bad rap in this movie, and I think a lot of people were like, yeah, fuck him, but I don't know. He didn't do anything to deserve to die, for sure. Just because he was not a great boyfriend, supposedly. Like, that's it? He has some annoying moments, sure. He's kind of like whiny a little bit, but to die? I don't know. That rubbed me the wrong way for some reason. I kept waiting for him to do something really shitty, like push someone in the water to save himself, or like, he tried to help her mom. He tried to save her mother's life. He got up on the roof and he reached down and he tried to pull her up to safety and she just got her legs bitten off. It was just 1 second too late, but he tried. They were across, like her boyfriend came to save her. Like, you know, Sam came to save her, left the mom behind. The mom sacrificed herself, cut her hand up, put it in the water, and fucking who was there to save her mom? Dan. Did she say thank you? Did she even acknowledge that he did that? I like Dan, okay? That's what I'm saying here, people. He's not as bad as everyone thought. I really liked Elmer, which was Ben Willis's character in this. I was kind of sad when he died. He was a really cool guy. And a lot of relationship troubles, as I had mentioned, and the old crush and all that was playing throughout. I thought it was pretty good. As I said, I kind of disagreed with how Dan's fate was locked in, but outside of that, it was fine. It wasn't like over like, oh god, this is dragging and this is lame and whatever. And of course there's going to be people out there that think this is pure dog shit, but I don't at all. I think this is actually a pretty fun little creature feature. If they could have got the CG shit out of here, I think this would have been much, much, much better. Where are we? Yeah, one thing I always have to talk about with these movies is, outside of them just being territorial, predators like this, they kill something, especially the size of a fucking human being, and they're done. They're good. They've eaten. They're gonna go rest. They're gonna relax. Whatever. They're not gonna just keep attacking. Although these are mutant fucking Frankenfish, so who knows? Maybe their aggression levels through the roof, and they're very territorial. That's what that girl says earlier. That that they had to poison the entire fucking water system to get these Japanese fucking like snakehead fish or something out of the water. So I'm guessing that's what it is. But these movies always have the most hungry fish, even though they've already eaten like 6 times their body weight. They're still going back for more. And she goes across to the houseboat to try to get in there. And she looks down in the engine and it's just filled with pot, which I thought was really funny. And then Ricardo's across the way, and Ricardo's like the Billy from Predator of the movie. He's the hard ass. He's the guy who doesn't fear shit. He's going to go just with a machete and take him on. And he does. He kills one of them. Like, one jumps up and bites his leg. I love this whole fucking scene. Everything with Ricardo was fantastic. Like, jumps up on the thing. He says earlier in the movie, I'll kill this fucking thing, I swear to God. And he does. He sticks to his goddamn word. He didn't know there was going to be more than one of them. But he jumps up on the dock. Ricardo pulls out a shotgun, puts that thing in its fucking mouth, blows its head off. Boom. Totally obliterates the whole top of his head. You're thinking, maybe this thing's still alive? Nope. That thing's fucking dead. What does Ricardo do? Does he celebrate? No, he doesn't. He goes and he grabs a knife. He cuts a fucking piece of the flesh off, cuts the heart out of the damn thing, starts up his grill and cooks the fucking thing, and then eats it while saying like, I got you, motherfucker. Awesome shit. Then this other fish comes up, grabs him, he almost kills it, but then it knocks it over, pulls the thing over the grill, lights the place on fire, and then bam, like one of the most unexpected moments. And I love unexpected moments. This is like a Deep Blue Sea Samuel Jackson moment here. That was fantastic, I thought. They're across the way, and you think the place is just going to blow up, right? You just think the whole building's going to blow up, and it's going to do whatever. I don't know. But what happens is the gun's on fire, and the thing's on fire, the freaking gas tank, and the gun shoots, like it, which it would. If a gun was on fire, eventually it would discharge like that. And it kills fucking Mary. Blows her head off. Out of nowhere, like the main, like secondary main character of this film. Like Sam's the main character, and then Mary. Like they're the two main characters of this movie. So unexpected. I did not expect that in the fucking slightest. I was like, oh, whoa, Mary just died. Holy shit, that was awesome. And then the freaking, the tank takes off across the way and goes into the other house, which the girl, freaking Eliza is on top of the roof. She's like, shit, what do I do? And it's like, before she even has time to react, the fucking entire place explodes and launches her ass out into the bayou. And then freaking Sam jumps in the water, goes after her, and the mom like does that thing, and that's where all that happens. But I thought that whole fucking sequence was fantastic, because everything that happened was completely unexpected. And when the mom is climbing up, boom, takes her legs off. Awesome. This has so many unexpected moments. So that stuff alone, this is why. I mean, I think this is why Jillian's into this movie, or Johnny, because there are great moments like that. I thought that whole sequence was super, super well done, and extremely unexpected. I like that she accidentally chums the water when she's up there and she's like washing her hands or whatever, and it's just going off into the water, and then that would bring it up and it smashes into the thing. I thought that was pretty cool too. So yeah, I think the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm respecting this movie. There's more than one, which makes sense. And let's see. Yeah. That's why I messed it up. That's what brings them there. She accidentally chums the water. And then it goes and it starts sinking the houseboats. Like it knows it's up on there. And so it goes and it just boom, boom, like, and it takes it down, which I thought was also really cool. And they're just sitting there sinking and the guy's like, oh shit. Which of course, yeah, you'd be fucking screwed in that moment. And they then end up at the end, like, because then the guy comes and they go to save the day and he knocks it off and the guy goes in the water and all that's okay. It's whatever. It's kind of uneventful. It's not uneventful, but it's not anything that I really want to talk about. They come in to save the day. Boat knocks over. Fucking Hunter shoots him a bunch of times, sticks him with a flare so he could jump back in the boat, picks them all up, and is like, if you're coming with me, do it now. And so they all come with him. And he's like holding them hostage, like go in the boat and get his shit, whatever. And then they leave them in the boat. She hotwires the thing because she's black. Oh, just kidding, guys. Come on, I'm not racist. I couldn't help myself though. Unsubscribe. How dare you? Joke. A joke. Terrible joke. I don't know. No, it wasn't. It was a good one. So she hotwires the fucking thing. They get off. He pulls the backing off of this propeller boat or whatever the fuck those things are called. Big fan belt boat thing. And he fucking stops the boat, hits it into a thing. The fish comes in and just grinds itself up. That was great. And yeah, and then we think like they get together and they kiss all covered in blood. And they're just like, well, like, let's go find Dan. He's probably still alive. And they're like, oh, fine. I guess we'll go look for Dan. And then we fucking see Dan and he gets attacked by a ton of like little Frankenfish and he's killed. End credits. And as I said, I think that's just fan service. Like everybody's, fuck Dan. And it's like, I was kind of like, Dan, poor Dan. Like I was kind of happy he lived. I was like, he didn't do anything, man. And he tried to help out. So anyways, that was fun, man. I liked that. It was a cool film, for sure. Hopefully none of you took the fucking joke seriously. I know we live in very sensitive times. I hate that I even have to fucking explain myself, but it's a joke. All right. But almost like only like a couple of my fans ever listen all the way to the end anyway, so I think they know my sense of humor by now. And anyway. Yeah, I dig it. I'm not sure I'd watch it again per se, but it was fun. I recommend it, but if you're at this point, I'm hoping you've seen it. Or maybe you're just trying to listen to this to see if it's worth it. It is. Check it out. All right, man. Thank you again for getting this for me, as always. Bedtime. All right.